low operating cost, as well as best value for money and affordable pricing. With this kind, and these are only 4 of a large number of companies which are represented here and in the country. And during your visit to Bangalore, you will also have the opportunity of visiting some of our software companies which have given the country a leadership position as suppliers to 92% plus of the Fortune 500 companies in the world. This is what the ecosystem of the private sector is. The Government of India and the Department of Telecom works very closely with them, as you can see with the composition of the Telecom Export Promotion Council, for which I am the chair, and the rest of the membership is from the private sector. The purpose of government, as my colleague, Secretary DIPP also pointed out, is to set up a manufacturing ecosystem in the country, to make doing business simple, to make decisions quick, and to give the biggest bang for the buck for any investor in our economy, especially in the telecom sector. The government provides incentives and subsidies where infrastructure is an issue. It does participate in export promotion of products, services, solutions which our industry develops through events like this and the ones which we organize overseas. It promotes R&D to organizations like CDOT, provides incubators and startup through the effort of Secretary Ramesh Abhishek's department. And most important of all, as was also alluded to, ensures standards development so that standards and services which are required for emerging markets, which may not be provided by multinationals, for which special customized equipment might be required, is produced to those standards for rural areas, for hilly areas, for mountainous areas, as well as for forested areas, and assure and provide quality assurance by meeting those standards which the government places and monitors. We have huge R&D capacity, and is in many measures a tribute to this capacity developed over the years, both in the private sector as well as in some government organizations, that in our BharatNet, the National Optical Fiber Network project, the electronics being used are all made in India. It's a huge network. It is the most prestigious program of the government. It is something which the Prime Minister is pursuing, and equipment, whether it is fiber or it is electronics, are all made in India. Having said this, let me just very briefly mention what are the kinds of products and services which the Indian telecom sector offers for countries which are represented here by delegations, as well as those placed similarly. One, our products are state-of-the-art because of R&D. They are future-proof because it has the latest technologies based on modern standards which are second to none in the world. They are robust, and here is perhaps a very critical area. The products that some of our companies manufacture and which we put up in our networks, both for the defense and for commercial use, are robust in the sense that they don't require the kind of air conditioning which products often imported from multinationals do. They consume less power, have less operating expenses, and they come at affordable prices because of the scale of the Indian telecom sector. Many of you would be aware that this is scale business, and the size of the telecom sector, domestic manufacturing, preference to domestically manufactured products provides our companies with a scale which enables them to reach cost levels which make it great value for money to buyers and importers. The potential, therefore, of collaboration between Indian companies and telecom sectors, whether these are private companies, whether they're government organizations, whether they're regulators or others, is immense. As has been pointed out, this is the best time to do business in India because there's transparency, there's quickness of decision, and there is commitment to delivery of what has been promised. The day is not far when Indian telecom products start getting recognized all over the world for impeccable quality, for their affordable pricing, and create for themselves an enduring trust in this high-tech and quickly evolving sector which telecom is today. So all of this, let me sum up by saying what is the opportunity that you have, having come from 5 continents, traveled long distances. What is the opportunity you have in this exclusive B2B Expo being organized by the Telecom Export Promotion Council? Firstly, let me say that you have the opportunity to interact with a wide array of companies, clearly the who is who of Indian telecom exports and services, which will all be represented in this room, in the exhibition, or in your meetings in Bangalore on the 5th of October. Secondly, you have a variety of equipment manufacturers, system integrators, solution providers, customizers, they are all here. And many in each of these areas so that you have a choice. Thirdly, some of the offers that you would get, in fact, most of the offers you will get, will involve sourcing from India world-class products in the telecom space, which have the most competitive terms. We've had a long history in the government of India of importing telecom hardware. We still import a lot of telecom hardware. Our telecom providers, service providers do continue to import a lot of hardware. But in these areas, we have a very vibrant domestic manufacturing sector. And you will have an option of interacting with them. Fourthly, there are opportunities, as has been pointed out by Sanjay, of not only sourcing products, placing orders, but also for tying up co-production, transfer of technology, and so on and so forth. Lastly, the way telecom is growing, the march of technology is reducing the difference between telecom and IT products. Its networks are getting IPized. So it is not usually only telecom hardware, there is also software involved, and that is why this meeting has been structured in a sense that you meet the best of manufacturers here and you meet the best of software companies in Bangalore. Lastly, under the umbrella of Digital India, we are looking to make services ubiquitously available on the digital platform to our citizens. Broadband highways, telemedicine, e-education, capacity building, and partnership is something which we believe in. And all of these are here displayed. If a country is interested in building a broadband network, as I know Bangladesh and many of the CMLV countries and others are keen on, if you're interested in base stations to extend the footprint of mobile telephony, or you're looking for any other solution or system, it is all there. We have a long history of cooperating with Africa. We had the Pan-Africa project, which linked India to all the countries of the African Union a dozen years back, and that still continues. And today, we have lines of credit to facilitate purchase from Indian companies with most countries of the developing world, and especially LDCs. So ladies and gentlemen, let me once again add my words of welcome to this event, and I do hope that you have opportunities galore of looking at what the Indian telecom sector offers, what matches your requirements, and testing out whether you can ever get a better offer anywhere in the world. I hope you have a very productive time, and I also do hope that you have an enjoyable visit to India and take some time off, not only in business, I hope you do good business, but I also hope you can take some time off for seeing the sights of one of the oldest civilizations in the world and sampling some of our cuisine, which is increasingly becoming popular and which is very varied and wide. Thank you so much, one and all, for making this trip, and I hope you have a very productive meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. In fact, this program is, I think one can say, is going to end for inauguration program, but the actual program will start now. That we will have, sir, after this program, the inauguration of exhibition by our honorable guest here, and then we will assemble in the same hall for B2B meeting. So that will be structured business to business meeting, and the second half also will be utilizing. Sir, for the first time we have invited here the startups, entrepreneurs. In fact, in this hall there are so many startups, they just want to do their first exports, and persons from even Lucknow, my friend Mr. Bhavesh Asthana, I can see him, he has been executive director, but now post retirement he is now exporter, so he is here. And so we will be utilizing this opportunity for exporting from India a trustworthy products. You can trust products from India. Now I invite for the formal vote of thanks by Mr. Rajesh Tuli. But I would like to give my vote of thanks to my very limited staff, sir. We have TEPC, just DG Rakesh Bhatnagar Sahab, Sarvani Das Gupta, she is Deputy Director, and Chinki Vilku. So only this is my strength, sir, and based on that I host so many events in each year, sir, with your blessings. So now please formal vote of thanks, and then we will just go for exhibition.
Sure, quick. Thank you very much, Pathak Sahab. Keeping with the dynamics of the day, we divided the vote of thanks in the first half and the second half. In the first half, I've already thanked government profusely. It has been an excellent experience last couple of years. Government has been extremely supportive, and they've been continuously monitoring, each of the activities that TEPC has been doing. This is evident from the fact today that not only the minister was there himself, secretaries, two secretaries, senior most officers of the government have spent so much time this morning with us. My vote of thanks would not be complete unless I, of course, thank the TEPC Secretariat for having organized this event so beautifully. The logistics support has been flawlessly taken care by them. They've spent a lot of time doing minute, detailed planning. I must thank the industry for wholeheartedly participating in it, sharing our views, and giving you an exposure on what could be the possible areas of synergy. But before I close, I must thank each one of the foreign delegates who is here with us, who has come from different parts of this world, and they've taken pains of spending time to explore synergy with India. Thank you very much, and these 80 gentlemen from different countries, they deserve a great round of applause from us. Thank you once again.
This is Terabyte router.
और ये डिजास्टर के लिए सर Deputy Minister of Government. We have this disaster Thank you.
cutting edge. We are the OEMs to Nortel and Sienna, which is the number one company in the US. So we talk about technology transfer. Entire IP are done in India. Box actually in India. More than
We'll take the load from here. We'll take the load from here.
Congratulations.
MTL का हमारा जो है रैक सिस्टम ये किसका है?
रैक्स का बहुत पुराना है रैक्स है
किसका है? सीधा है?
Now these are, this is the size of the system, which is about 100 ports. And the best part is that today we stack a computer which controls your entire software done here.
I think so the good news is that, as I said, last 5 years, suddenly the whole ecosystem has come out.
Can you just, yeah, please.
So basically you will have a fan out on one side and you will have a fan out on the other side.
You will have that 600 mm or 800 mm, it depends upon the switch, it cannot be even 6 micron. That is, we will make a tight dot.
There may be some but the three couldn't
FPU connector, the thing is,
Even in the PON network, to second splitting any cuts, SMS messages, whatever, through various media for information for the operations people. So that is the GIS based, we call it geo intelligent network. So apart from that, very strategic. We have manufacturing plants that have been exported to Ethiopia about 20 years back. Now we have an upgradation path. These
No problem. Interacted with our technical guy called Sandesh. Yeah. Sangamesh is on my Skype and stuff.
I think they have one more on them for renovating or installing one more thing. That is the next
देखता हूँ नहीं इनका बताओ नहीं नाम
मैं ढूंढ रहे थे कैसे है सर
मैंने होगा होगा 110%। अरे सर ऐसा हो नहीं सकता यार ऐसे कैसे
Bring us the paper to them.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, MTN.
MTN does not need explanation.
Oh, not
Infrastructure. So maybe in one network.
Technical stage in December. From November. And it is now at earlier it was in